Okay, so I'm going to submit this run for Midwest Speedfest here, so let's get started. Just include. Honestly, that's a really smart idea. I should just include a crossroads split. That way I'd never forget. Why did I never think about that? Yeah, that's actually exactly what I need. Can I edit my splits while I'm walking here? Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a broken record if I reset anymore. Luckily, I'm not going to reset anymore. Luckily, this is going to be the perfect run. This is going to be a sub 1 hour. I feel it. This run is for Midwest Speedfest. No, this run. No, this one. I promise. One of these days. Oh, we keep getting bad RNG. I get screwed over by blade birds so much in this game. It's probably because they're really common. Ah, perfect menu though. You know what? Sure, why not? We're doing this, I guess. Whatever this setup is. I mean, it's still all the correct arts. It's just in a really weird, messed up order. Oh! Oh, they're in perfect positioning. Oh, was that a 121? That was a 121. That was my best tutorial ever. Oh, that's really good. Number of times you've done that order in your runs. 122? Okay. Shoot. I mean, that's still 1 second better than my PB in any percent, so you know what? I'll take it. I'm gonna remember. Watch this, watch this. It's gonna be crazy. It's not this one, but it's the next one. Yeah, this is gonna be really good. Watch as we go to Navier Crossroads here. See, look at that. Flawless gameplay. My execution is beautiful. Yeah, throw Crossroads in chat in like all caps. Just make this like my Torna runs where I needed people to just to write out "bun it" in the like massive letters in my chat so I'd remember. Which reminds me, look at that. Bunnets. Beautiful. So because this is Ponspector percent, we actually do have another chance for collectibles up here, so in all hopes we get a Moro Cob and make our lives easier. Although even in my PB I didn't get Moro Cobs. Now I will say my Evelyn was actually perfect in my PB, so there's no way we're going to decrease that time, we can only add to it. And by perfect, I mean all three Sardis spawned next to each other and all went into combat at the same time, and I killed them all with like a buster. It was really good. Oh, you're right. I could just make like terrible channel points rewards that you guys can just spam. That too, that would work as well. That's a wonderful idea. It's a good thing Nightbot is not currently functioning on my channel. And never will be. Okay, there's another chance for a Moro Cob coming up. Sadly, it didn't look like we had something spawned in our path. It is worth going out of the way for if it's a Moro Cob. 15% chance. Oh, we got unlucky and it didn't spawn. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We will rely on the guaranteed Moro Cobs coming up here. Okay, mashing time. Ooh, my mashing skills are weak. The weekend has made them so bad. Oh, we must have hit like the 10-minute mark on my stream. I dropped some frames. Yeah, the weekend always weakens me. My Tuesday runs are usually my worst. Although I will say Friday last week, though, may have won for the worst runs I've ever done. Also, that's not a bad 10-2 time, I'm just gonna say that. Can we get a good Evelyn time? That is the real question. Can we get 2.5 minutes again? Keep in mind, my PB had a 1:20:25, I think, actually beating the Volf. All Sardi spawn left? Oh yeah, you know it. Where are they? Well, they're all behind this thing. All three of them. Shoot, I was kind of hoping all three of them would bait together. Uh-oh. I don't want to dodge attacks here. It's kind of crazy thinking, like, dodging's actually a negative thing, because it is in this game. Okay. These guys are in good position. The Crabble is not nearby. Oh. Or not. Perfect. We're getting another topple here. Oh, it's swimming over. Uh-oh, Nene is currently out of range. Hit! Okay. Perfect. Still, we're gonna lose time here, only because our Sardi were 3 separate fights, sadly, but... Okay, that's fine. You know, the sad thing is, those Sardi were still better than my PB in casual any percent. My Sardi were so atrocious in that category. You're gonna turn and look at me, aren't you? No! This... Okay, we got it. Good. I was gonna say, that Mortal Kombat spawn location may have actually been impossible to get. So there is an actual issue in this game and how it spawns in collectibles. Not many people have seen it. I've only seen it because I've played 100% in crap so many times. So... sometimes, if there is like a slope, like a rock or something, it will just spawn it on that slope. It doesn't happen often, it's very rare, but certain ones, that rock in particular, and a cliff over by King's Testament, specifically, are 2 very bad areas for it. Okay, we knew we were going to lose time here. The fact that we only lost 4 seconds and, oh, we golded it. we didn't actually gold it. Our 10-2 just happened to be the first time I've ever split on 10-2. I actually re-added that split because it just didn't feel right, only having 11 Ponspectors on my list. Okay, we don't need that collectible. Now, I could go down the right-hand side. It would probably be better, considering this is Ponspector percent, but yeah, we're just gonna go down the middle, whatever. It's fine. It's 1 extra chance to get a Sky Mole. If we don't get one, it's about 10 seconds of time loss later on. Because there's one other place we can go to get them. And we do have, I think, 2 more chances at Sky Moles before we actually go there. We added a bunch of chances recently in Ponspector percent in particular. Do not bind me. These guys can bind, and it's really terrible. Oh, actually, okay, not yet. I was getting ahead of myself. No. This is Ponspector percent. We don't do funny skips in this category. Well, we do, but not yet. As in, we do it now. First, we have to go talk to Fafora, set up Fafora's quest, and then we have to go over here to go and set up another person's quest. Do not look behind. Oh, yep, that was my worry. So it's going to use lock-on. Sadly, really kind of a pain here. We're going to lose a little bit of time. Or not at all. Okay, perfect. Usually lock-on is a problem because it pulls it down into this pit, and you need to take time to heal there. So you need to stand still instead of being able to walk forward like I did there. And now we're going to walk to the end of the game, because why not? Is the gold Evelyn just a bad split from the past, or was it really your best? Okay, so what actually happened there, and the reason why that split is gold, is because I had never gotten a 10-2 split in the past, so it had nothing to compare against, other than the fact that the split was a 708. So it really was time loss. It wasn't bad splits from the past, it's just me adding a split. Because previously it would have only had itself to compare against. Now it has a different split. I mean, being only 4 seconds behind is not a big thing, especially on Evelyn. Like, I can't emphasize just how crazy good that Evelyn was. My Evelyn in my PB of this category was pretty much the best you could possibly ask for. The Moro Cobs were in a flawless line. The Sardi were all spawned in the same location. The Mora Mora was... Because I had gotten there so early, the Mora Mora actually was not even close to me, so there wasn't even a risk of the Mora Mora seeing me. Like, there was just so much about that that made it the perfect run, and obviously it's just up to RNG, so this time around we didn't get that same level of good stuff, but we still actually did pretty well to only lose 4 seconds to that. We could have lost somewhere up to like 30 on a bad run. Even maybe a minute. Oh, this dino is definitely going to attack me. Perfect timing. Was I supposed to come down here early? Yeah, I think I was. Okay. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really lose time to grab it here. I do think I'm going to lose time on this split, only based off of... Oh, my Deca Deca was also flawless. I forgot about that. Yeah, there is a little bit of RNG in the Deca Deca fight. Not much, though. It's enough, though, that it can affect it by a few seconds. And it depends how good my walk goes. Okay, this has a chance of dropping a Sky Mole. Will we get it? We'll find out in one more message. We got a snare wire. That's too bad. Luckily, this spot right ahead of us also happens to drop a Sky Mole. And we got a High Leaf. If this were not any percent, but 100%, I'd be extremely happy right now. 100% loves High Leaves. You need so many of them. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be a bit behind here. That's okay. This Antle fight does take a little bit of time. In which we're just going to Shadow Eye, hit it with that, do this. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, so we did cancel an animation there. That was good. Perfect. That wasn't actually that bad, but we're still gonna have to sit here and spam through text. And time save. Wow, big time save. Holy crap. Alright. 5 seconds saved on Deca Deco. That was actually flawless. Wonderful. Well, the fact that we killed one of the Antles immediately was probably what got us that. In the past, I usually just immediately stream edge, but I think Shadow Eye into stream edge is actually probably better. Yeah, that was really good. It's good to know for the future. I'm going to start doing that specific combo. I also have to start messing with the thing that Sonic was talking about in the chat. About canceling using Monado. Alright, so you'll see, yeah, 21 minutes from now. I wonder why that's the case. So this is when our second huge amount of RNG plays into the run. My last run of this had absolutely horrendous RNG here. So that means there should be just a massive amount of free time save, just waiting to be used. Basically, you have to go fight a bunch of birds. The birds are much higher level than you are. They're the hardest fight in the entire game. It's not faster to go back there again when you get the better weapons, only because they're so out of the way. So you actually need to finish them now. Okay. Yes, it should only go up from here. Unless the Rogel fight goes absolutely terribly. I almost died the last time I did the Rogel fight. It is the only risky fight in the entire game. Which seems so dumb to say, considering it's just 3 birds. But no, it is actually the hardest fight in this entire run. Fog King is nothing compared to these 3 birds. Alright, but we do need to go get set first, which is why we've gone all the way out of the way here. We don't actually get set next, we get dry next, but we have to at least set up set so the birds spawn. Without set, there's no birds to kill, and if there's no birds to kill, you don't get set. And there's a really nasty unique monster down there that I'd love to fight right now, but this isn't 100%. Alright. Oh, we went to the wrong STL. Shoot. That's a bit of time loss, but as long as we can make it up on the birds, that's okay. I should have used the actual menu for that instead of using the map. I will not grab the Pororo favorite in the house. I do not need it. I want it, but I do not need it. I don't think that point drops anything we need, but because I'm greedy. It did not drop anything we needed. I feel betrayed. Luckily, Sky Moles, there's still plenty of chances. Enough chances for me to not really be worried about it. Okay, here's the birds. Aren't they wonderful? Okay, we're gonna wait till Nene pulls aggro here. Nene will. This is the Monado power, by the way. So that's a strat that Sonic brought up in chat. It's incredibly terrifying. What it does is it cancels all of the end animation on your attacks. So you can just kind of go immediately from attack into attack for certain long ones, like, for instance, Air Slash. So, for whatever reason, Melia builds up a ton of aggro in this fight. We don't need tension. I say as Melia dies. It's okay. There's only 2 left. The likelihood of us dying. So, here's the reason that I'm not, like, worried right now. I still have Buster. And oh, it finally used Gale. That's too bad. And it used it when we were backslashing too, sadly. No! It's okay, we wanted that. I promise. Much better Rogel than we had last time. So last time, everyone died except for Shulk. And Shulk lived with like 100 HP. It was really terrible. So we definitely saved time there, even with the miswarp and everything. That fight just went so much better. So to explain what happened in that fight last time and why it was just so downright terrible... Every single one of those birds has a move called Gust. Gust is an AoE, and it's high damaging, and also has knockback attached to it. So, if they feel like it, those birds can use Gust whenever they feel like it. There is no limit on the number of times they have to use it. There's just a, low likelihood that they're going to use it multiple times in a battle. So what happened is they only used Gust, which is an incredibly low % chance to happen, but I didn't see an auto attack pretty much the entire fight. I only saw Gust. So everyone died except for Shulk. Shulk barely stayed alive. And we made it through to the very end. But it also shows the importance of making sure to kill, like, each one in a row. Don't try and kill all of them at once. That fight especially, because otherwise you're going to deal with 3 things that can use Gust instead of just 1. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to do dry and everything. That's about normal. I'm guessing we're looking at like 20 seconds of time save. 10 to 20 seconds. Either way, that's a good amount. The goal is to get that sweet sub 1 hour, so as long as we can get that. Which I think we are in line to get. Like, I'm fairly certain that we can get it this time around. Okay, one important thing here. I absolutely do not need collectibles. I will grab collectibles purely by instinct. Every now and then. 100% has trained me well. But we do need these red collectibles. We can ignore the blue ones, we just need the red ones here. The red ones are feathers that Dry craves oh so much. Let's get that. Yep, there we go. Need that landmark for speed. Since this is Ponspector percent, I don't need to get Eternity Way, but we're going to anyways, because the item is in its range, as it usually is. Apparently the item can sometimes spawn outside of the range of that location, but I've never seen it myself. Oh, nice. Color coding things will make things a lot easier. Like, I have some notes that are not color coded, and I just absolutely cannot read them. Yeah, 20 seconds of time save. Good. Not my best dry, but hey, it's still really good. Yeah, that still works. It's really, really great. I think my favorite change, though, like recently, is the fact that you can cancel with Monado Arts. I would have never thought of that. Yet again, I'm not good at the combat in this game. I know everything else that you'd need to ever know about this game, but the combat, no. No. I just listen to other people and I trust them. Oh, we weren't behind it. I mean, on its side. That's too bad. So just to get myself that sweet, sweet cancel. We don't exactly need that, but we'll grab it. Whatever. This fight goes faster if you actually use the Buster during it. So Ponspector gauge is there. I'm not going to use it. It is in fact slower. Yeah, haha, what if this worked like Pillar Null? Yeah, the Pillar Null warp I need to retime though. I'm actually kind of starting to wonder if it's slower. Back then it was faster because we hadn't done much testing yet, and a lot of people, like, just weren't good at the game, so there was a lot of random time save just lying around places. So what I'm guessing happened is I got time save somewhere else, did the Pillar Null skip, and I managed to do it enough times, I kept golding, that I'm like, oh, this is faster. When actually it may be not. Although I'm pretty sure other people have timed it as well, and they've said it's faster, so... if it's still faster, it's faster. I'm gonna keep doing it for now. I'll retime it in my free time at some point. Because I'll need to actually progress a new save file to that point so that we can test it. Okay, so Old King's Testament, even though we got it from like way back there, actually puts us way up here. If you walk forward there, you will aggro the birds. It is not a good time. You don't want to. There's a few places in the game where if you just walk forward, you're probably going to die. So almost never hold the stick forward. Hold it back if you have to. You have to hold it in any direction, that is. I feel like we're going to lose time here. What in the world? Was that Taos fight really that bad? Ooh. Yeah, that Taos fight must have been... Oh, wait, no, this is for set. Never mind. I thought that was for entering Grandel. We only lost, like, 0.5 seconds. We're good. We are still okay. This is not 100%, so I don't have to take the risky way down. I can go the nice, guaranteed way down. I love going the guaranteed way down. Okay, so these guys are evil, and will do stupid stuff if I aggro them, so let's hope we don't, and we didn't. Perfect. Yeah, Luca are the worst enemy in the entirety of the game. There's nothing even remotely comparable. Alright, so coming up here, you can see that we're, whatever, 39 minutes is our next split. That is actually correct. 39, about 37 to 39 minutes will be our next snow pond here. And the easy way to explain it is the route had a major change recently where instead of going and getting Nopon at optimal times, we now get them at the very end of the game because it's faster because you have better weapons. That's the only reason. But it's a good enough reason. It's all we need. I'm waiting until we get something like Pillar Knoll where it saves like 2 seconds out of nowhere, like in Grandel. For all I know, Prayer Rock might be one of those. I haven't actually tested anything with Prayer Rock. Mostly because it's only important for 2 runs. So there's a Ponspector here we're just gonna walk past. It's not important yet. It'll be important soon enough. Isn't soon enough at the very end of this run. That's the last Ponspector we get.
Hello.
Okay, so that's a weapon for Nene. If we don't buy that weapon, the amount of aggro she actually draws towards her is not great. Oh, that is a risk. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we're good. We're perfectly okay. So now we're going to fight Symponia. Oh, yeah, there was some change in any percent recently. We're not going to do it here. We probably should. I just haven't quite integrated it yet into this. Perfect. Okay. Oh no, it moved. Yes, okay. So the problem that almost happened there is that's a physical defense down debuff that we just threw out and it almost missed. Yeah, we're going to stick with the current route that we've got going here. So we actually need to keep Gauge through all these battles, that Gauge in the upper left. So we're not going to go into the arts menu now and do adjustments. Yeah, orange Gauge is going to be really important for some future fights here. Okay, we're just going to ignore the fact that we don't need tension. Yeah, so that specific move has an absurd amount of lag at the end of it, so we just got rid of all that lag. We don't need lag. What's that? Alright, so here is going to be where we have our first Union Strike. So it's been a little bit since I did, you know, a Union Strike, so... First we need to do this, though. Uh-oh. We missed it, sadly, but it shouldn't hurt us that badly. So what you're supposed to do is get a physical defense down there. Also, we got a perfect. It makes this attack do a lot more damage. Oh, it doesn't matter because this is Ponspector percent. So in Ponspector percent, you have a bunch more Ponspectors, which means things like that just die. Perfect. I actually gotta say, I'm pretty surprised at the pace we're going right now. So this NPC, we're doing a very short warp because it's slightly faster. It's really not noticeable, but it is ever so slightly faster also. Sadly jumped there. Jumping does lose a second after conversations because you can't warp while you're jumping. I'm about to make a witty comment, but what's that in the top left corner? That is a terrible creation I made like a year ago. It's just been there since like my second Torna stream. I've never removed it. I probably should remove it. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. Never remove it. I will never remove it. Oh yeah, and it's also an emote on that guy's channel, not my own. Yeah. I gave it to you. I'm legally not now allowed to remove it. I'm okay with that. We will never remove it. It is perfect. All I know is it's a character from a mobile game called Dragalia Lost. I don't suggest playing it because it's a gacha game, but still, it's a good image. That guy's channel, you know, the guy in chat. Dry, best Ponspector. I gotta say Nanona. I like Nanona too much. I'm sorry. Nanona calls me brave mortal. What isn't there to love about that? We'll get our Nanona moment here very soon. Don't see me. Thank you so much for not seeing me. Okay, now we also have to beg for this bird to not see me. Oh, we got fast fall. That's okay. Grand Blue is actually playable with us. I mean, so is Dragalia, but I don't know. Dry is very good because Dry has an easy quest and also has a topple move, which I love. But Nanona is just perfect. Although, let's be real, the best no pun in the game is actually just Nene. Join me. Oh hey, I split for Tutu for once. Look at that. Alright. Dry also does carry us through any percent. I have a great amount of respect for Dry at the very least. As someone who ran any percent for like 2 or 3 weeks, like Dry is the MVP. Now I run 100% and Ponspector percent because it's fun. Alright. Wait, they're all puns? Oh no. What? I knew they were all numbers. I didn't realize they were puns. Hold on. What are the puns? I'm extremely curious. Yes, okay, we got ideal. We're good. Let's get the spiders aggro, shall we? You know you want to see me. You know you also want to attack me. Yes. Oh, okay, it is the numeric pun. Yeah. I did a run, actually, where I did them in numerical order. It was a really good run. It actually beat the world record at the time for Ponspector percent. It was really hilarious. The ordered Ponspector run was my most shameful run, but it was perfect. So, yes, we want to ideally die there. Yeah, oh yeah, we went in reverse order, you're right. So yeah, we went Evelyn, yeah, 10-2, Evelyn, Deca, Nanona. I can't remember from there. That was a good run. I should do that again. Honestly, reverse Ponspector is a really good time, surprisingly. It's not on the leaderboard though, which makes it bad. Ooh, I almost messed up there. Prime number Ponspector run when? That sounds terrible. I love it. Honestly, you know what? I would do it. Yeah, sadly it would not be possible due to getting 10-2 at the very beginning, but still. Doesn't mean that I can't like it. Oh man. The leveling has changed so significantly in this part of the game that I actually no longer know it by memory. Alright, we're about to see if we actually got, like, good time going right now. You know you want to go look at Nene. Look at Nene, please. Uh-oh, we got some bad RNG. No! Oh, shoot. Oh, no! Perfect. Alright, using Monado to cancel. Oh, we didn't get it. It's okay. That's good. It's too bad we couldn't get an ideal one going here. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this Mammoth fight actually is not that bad. I thought it would be much worse. We'll find a way to skip 10-2. Honestly, though, we don't want to skip 10-2. We need Union Strikes too badly. I don't think... Actually, no, Deca Deca is faster. Oh, no. Deca Deca only takes like 30 seconds. Well, 10-2's dialogue takes 45. So it would be faster. Mammoth is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about Mammoth. It's not a good fight. Oh, that's very dead. Okay. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the game. There is a reason for this. You need that good weapon. It's the good stuff. Okay, you know you want to look at Nene. You know you want to look at Nene. Okay, we're gonna throw up a shield just to be careful here. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go next to the bangs here. Wait, what? How am I losing? Ooh. What was my first Nanona? Oh! Yeah, okay. I remember. Nanona used to be in a different place in the splits. But actually, no. Nanona has been in the same place in the splits since the beginning. And recently it changed, and I forgot to delete the gold split for it. That's literally all that's happening right now. And why we're dropping so fast. So now we're gonna go get Nanona dealt with, shall we? Okay. The only thing that sucks is if we don't get our Ponspector gauge up here, which is a joke, because we will. Okay, last fight. So we do not want to pull the UM into the fight here, because that will slow us down significantly. Uh-oh. We might lose a bit of time here. Oh no. Oh wow, we're gonna lose a bunch of time here. Whoa. Yikes. Where did we lose all of our time? What? Alright, that's mysterious. Yeah, we're going into time loss territory. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, I think I know why. We'll see on the Fafora split and a few other ones. I don't think we're actually behind right now. I think that's a fake split. Yeah, I don't think I had splits for the time I did this last. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Nah, it's not that. They're just splits that are bad. Did you possibly grab a thingamajigger when you grabbed ether? I used to back in the day. Yeah, but also that shouldn't have put me in the negative. Maybe it is faster to do it there. Maybe Nanona doesn't move. Maybe it's only the other ones. Well, let's look into that, because that's too bad if we lost 30 seconds. It could have also just been a bad dino fight. I think it was just a bad dino fight, honestly. I think we can still get this, though. Might not get the sub 1 hour that I crave, but we're still going to get a good run out of this. I will say, sadly, most of the time save was in the set split. From here on out, we're kind of going blind. Oh, also, we don't have a Sky Mole yet. Shoot. That's not good. Okay, we gotta get really hopeful. Otherwise, FIFA's gonna be moved till later. FIFA is a very interesting no-pon because you can do FIFA at pretty much any point with no repercussions, but there is a but to this. You need a Sky Mole. Luckily, there are some locations we can grind to get them. Okay. We might anger a fog beast. No, we don't. We didn't. We're good. We'll see. We'll work around this. I know how to do FIFA. We'll deal with it as it comes. This is the first run, though, that I actually have not had a Sky Mole ready by the time it was time for FIFA. So we are going to do another little thing here. There is another chance coming up here to get a Sky Mole. So we're going to make use of that. It's not this point, but actually this point I think does have a chance. Yeah, we're going to grab it just in case. Okay, it doesn't. That's too bad. Desperation has set in. We just got a 5% drop there. Dubious Sculpture is insanely weird to get out here. There's only 3 places in the entire game that drop Dubious Sculpture at a good rate. That is not one of them. Alright. Yep. We didn't want the favorite, wanted that. Bladebird. Okay, we have one more chance for Sky Mole here. Let's get some good RNG. Shall we? Otherwise, we need to put off FIFA till later. There is another time to do FIFA. I can at least say that with confidence. I'm not very worried about it. It just kind of sucks. I think we have another 3 collection points possible, too, as we reach her. Now that I'm realizing it, there are a few more. Okay, perfect. Starting Hikasa, we're not going to finish Hikasa for a while. So jumping down this cliff, there should be 1 collection point coming up here. Right there. That should have a chance of dropping Sky Moles. It gave me another 5% drop. No, I don't need palm top elephants. I need Sky Moles. You know, the things that have a 20%. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll work with this. Like I said, I know locations. I know backups. Luckily, but still. Oh, how nice. It cleared up for us. Let's not die doing this, shall we? There is a way of doing this without taking fall damage. We're not going to do it that way. That's no fun. Sky Mole? That's a blade bird. That's not a sky mole. Okay, so we might have to go do Tay-Tay quick, along with Hakasa. That's fine. I'll live. It's the first time that we've ever had issues getting FIFA, though. So we are going to ignore the rest of the splits, because the splits are all going to be off now. And we're not even going to go talk to FIFA yet. We're going to get this, and we're immediately going to warp to Junks and ignore her. Alright, so let's do this. And start skipping splits. Control, skip split, control, skip splits. We're not going to have any idea. Oh, we can keep Woon Woon, actually. Woon Woon is rather particular, and will always be at the same place in the run. No matter how we do on the other ones. Oh yeah, we need to actually go back here again. So we need to skip one more split here. Control, skip split. There we go, now we're on Woon Woon. We have 10 minutes to do all 3 no-puns, so we need to get a Sky Mole within that time. Yeah, I'm sure that the notes for X are insanely long. Okay, I think that is a chance. Actually, does that one? No. I might grab it just to be careful, but I'm fairly certain that doesn't drop Sky Moles. Yep, okay. That's a parts drop. Shoot. Yeah, I know, it's an understatement. They're really long notes. I can't even, like, explain it by talking. Oh, screwed up. That's fine. Fun fact, it's actually faster to finish Tay-Tay first. I kind of forgot to adjust that. You want to do Tay-Tay, then Hakasa. Alright, so we're going to go out of the way to get collectibles here. I know. This is a crazy idea. We've got a Sky Mole. We're good. We don't need to collect any more collectibles. It took a little bit, though. I will say. So now FIFA will be the last one we get before Woon Woon, which is unheard of, by the way. Let's see. Where's the bird? The bird's at a bad place. It's fine. Normally, we'd be high enough level that we don't have to worry about that bird, but this time around, not exactly. Now we are. Now we're at the funny level. Okay, we're gonna do something really, like, dumb here. You're gonna look at it and be like, why are we doing that? But it makes sense if you run the game. Oh, alright. So up here is Nerthus Necropolis, which is the location that Tay-Tay's item is in. So normally you would want to go inside to get Tay-Tay's item. We're not gonna do that. So we're, oh, wow, that's great. Immediately gonna turn around and we're gonna jump off a cliff. Because that makes sense. It's actually slightly faster to deal with Hakasa first after grabbing the STL point, because the actual landmark will teleport you closer to Necropolis than it will to this cliff, so you want to use the landmark to move forward. It's like your life decisions. Yeah, basically. My life decision is to never have to worry about... Okay, we actually have to stand here for a sec while this Crowmar can hit us. That's fun. Don't worry, it's worth it. I promise. What? What? Welcome to... That makes no sense. Perfect. Now if we do this fast enough, we can go over here. And we're closer to Necropolis. Wow, wasn't that fun? Yeah, that Tyrken fight is incredibly easy. The way that I've routed it is, that Tyrken fight is just going to be an absolute breeze. You know, like the second hardest Ponspector in the entire game is an absolute joke. That's, well, third hardest, excuse me. Ah, we're messing up. We'll go get FIFA here in a sec. Everything will be good and happy. Actually, oh, we're like way behind. Yeah, I guess doing FIFA late kind of messed us up. I almost split by pure instinct. Because Woon Woon should be... That's Woon Woon's completion. That's not getting Woon Woon. Yeah, I wonder what I did so wrong this run. I'm actually kind of confused. I think between the bonus collection and maybe some worse boss fights, we just managed to have a worse overall run. Because Woon Woon is going to take longer than you'd think Woon Woon would. King of RNG is pretty set in stone. You're not going to mess with that split all that much. Unless you lose to Fog King somehow in Ponspector %, which would honestly be amazing. I say that, and that's gonna happen, but it shouldn't happen. It's highly unlikely. Unless you play really terribly. Maybe it was the Mammoth fight that caused our slowdown. No, it was definitely the Dino one. The Mammoth fight went a little bit worse than usual, but not really that much. If we had gotten toppled, it would have been a much bigger problem. Okay, let's finish FIFA. FIFA's luckily really fast, so that shouldn't be a problem. Like, if you thought FIFA was fast before, let me show you FIFA at even higher level than usual. Ah, almost screwed that up. Normally FIFA is done at, like, 67. We're now 69 with an upgraded sword. Yeah, we definitely lost time on FIFA because we had to do an extra walk. So, this Ferris in particular doesn't like to call allies. And is also far away from all the other Ferris. So even though it's a higher level... Oh, shoot. God. Alright. Well, we're going to finish up FIFA here in a moment, and then we're going to move on to Woon Woon, who is going to be a mess. That's where we're going to see that everything fell apart. Like, actually, we're probably going to be about a minute behind if I had to make a guess right now. Don't worry, we'll be level 70 soon. We'll be returning back to being boring and normal. So the problem with Woon Woon here is that Woon Woon has a cutscene, and you have to talk to Woon Woon twice. Same with like how we did FIFA, so talk to Woon Woon twice, go to Navira Crossroads, then we gotta go fight some things, then we gotta go back, and then we're gonna watch a cutscene, because who doesn't love watching cutscenes in speedruns? I know, I sure do love to see cutscenes. Let's see here. Oh, looks like... Alright. Oh, it looks like my brother's good. Never mind. Yeah, better than auto-scrollers. Hey, could be worse. Although it basically is an auto-scroller. I have to mash through it. Okay, we jump off that ledge. Make sure you don't get seen here. You will lose so much time if you get seen by these two. I wish I were kidding. I have been seen by them before. It has ruined my runs. Okay, so we're coming up on the final thing we need to fight before Fog King. You do need to go up this specific path behind here. Otherwise, you're going to aggro one of the hardest UMs in the entire game. But we only care about this. Come over here. Yeah. Alright, well normally we would just Ponspector this, but we don't have that option. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, we're gonna lose time. This cutscene in particular takes about a minute. So we'll be about 30 seconds behind. A little bit more than that, actually, but... maybe we'll get a really good fog king. If only its name was Cutscene Igna. Not Cut Purse. Oh man, I love cutscenes. Unskippable ones too, they're my favorite. Don't worry, Woon Woon will be joining us in a sec. Like... and, wow. Oh, we're less than 30 seconds behind. What? Yeah, we definitely can't, you know, get that sub 1 hour, and we probably won't get below the current time that we have. We would need an absolutely insane Fog King to get that time. Although, then again, look how much gauge we have going into this fight right now. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 PS2? You mean all of the cutscenes are completely unskippable? Yeah, it sounds like a great time. And they're all, like, long, too. I do plan to run a Kingdom Hearts game at some point. I don't know which one, though, and it's definitely not going to be any of them on the PS2. I'll probably play their PS4 re-releases. I don't know which one yet, though. I have to go talk to someone about which one I want to play, because I know someone in the Xenoblade chat plays Kingdom Hearts speedruns. Yeah. God, why in the world would someone do that to themselves? Kingdom Hearts 1 PS2 100% sounds like a terrible time. Even, like, I've never 100% Kingdom Hearts 1 to begin with. And that was already long. 25 hours RTA. Yeah, I'll pass on that. No thanks. Who needs saves? Yeah, we need to get... oh my god. We would need to get just an insane Fog King here. Sub 3 minutes. Okay. Does the setup not work? Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, Bot and Kaito's 100% though. Ooh. Seems like a good idea to me. Ah, we have 2 minutes. Starlight kick 2 minutes later. Okay, one thing I'm worried about is our lack of gauge going into this fight. Ooh. Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, can you guys move your aggro elsewhere? I am literally just sitting here. Melia's gonna die. Whatever. Actually, that's a really bad deal. No! Why are you internal burst? Wow, this isn't going well. You know what? Shulk's right. Wow, this is so much for, like, not saving being a good idea. No, why did you convert? Yikes. Alright, we're gonna have to do something kind... You can stop attacking, you know. No, this won't kill Fog King. Like, even if I excellent it. That was actually a really bad Fog King phase 2. As in, we're still going. Oh my... Are you serious? Oh, nice. Last chance, Nene. Oh, collision burst. Yikes. I knew it. I was kind of saying, like, oh, there's no way anyone could have a bad Fog King. As I immediately have a bad Fog King. To be fair, this is actually amazing. Like, I don't think I've seen this bad of a Fog King before. For, this category. You know what? Just die. You know what? Only being 50 seconds over time for that bad of a Fog King could have been worse. Oh, did I just skip the final cutscene of the game? Shoot, I just skipped the final cutscene of the game. No! Oh, I usually let that run. It's perfect for, like, me to take a break.